Hello. So yeah, welcome to today's live. There's a micro braid that I'm doing in color 1, and I'm using a 4x6 closure for this. I'm using a 4x6 closure for this particular unit, and it's between 35 to 40 inches. Between 35 to 40 inches. So it's a very long length. This unit is very long length. So if you're just joining us, you're welcome. Appreciate the fact that you make out time to join this live. So if this is the first time you are seeing my page or coming across my channel, everything that we do here is all about wigs, tutorials about wigs. So you can drop a hi for me to know you are there. And if this is the first time you are just joining, please do to like, share, comment, and also subscribe. You can also give a like to this you can also give a like to this tutorial. So brain nod. Well, I'm still trying to get what you're saying. Thank you for the like. The like is still coming in. I really appreciate it. So this is a tutorial on how to make your braided wig. I've done some part of it. So in the aspect of the closure, I want to make sure that the edge of this closure, that is the ending part of this closure, is not visible, considering the fact that the braids are very tiny. So there is it. So if you're just joining, you can drop a hi for me to know you're there. Like Brain Rod 1235 said, it is not boring. Well, I wish I really get what you are saying, but well, thanks so much for contributing or engaging. I really appreciate that. For those who understand what I'm doing will get the gist of it. So as I was explaining, I'm trying to close this edge. Don't know if you are seeing it. This is it. This part of the closure, I'm trying to cover it. So when I want to cover it, I pass my extension from the cap to the closure. So when I braid, just the way I did this one, so I'll pass it to the closure. Then when I braid, the braid will cover it, which is this. I don't know if you are getting what I'm saying, which is this. So when you braid, it will cover it. And because this is a very tiny braid, one needs to be very cautious about spacing so that other parts will not be exposed. Like since we are not using a full lace wig, we are using a closure. We want to make sure that every space is covered. So this part too, if you are not careful, though you can do it below it, but remember is a tiny braid. If you do this braid, this particular one I'm doing between, that is attaching it between the cap and the closure, at the end of it, the end of the closure will be exposed. Personally, I don't like it. It is so flawed. Okay, so please give me your suggestion on what you think I should do. I'll also welcome suggestions. Well, this is the process of it. It's just the process. You don't expect it to look beautiful because this is just a process of it. And thank you so much for the like. I've gotten another like. So you can do well to double tap your screen to give a like. And I also appreciate the engagement too. If you feel something is not right, please, you can mention it and also give your suggestion. I'm open to suggestions. So as I was saying, the parts here need to be closed. Excuse me, let me see if I can brighten this a bit. Okay. So it's for you to see where it's not full enough, but that doesn't mean you have to do it very full, because if you do it very full, then you'll be talking about the volume, and that will also increase the weight. Instead, we want to do something that is lightweight. Braided wig should be done as lightweight units, not with weight. So you still need to consider the weight of it. You have to consider the weight as you are progressing with the braids. You also check the weight. Check where need volume. If you feel it is too light, then you add some braids to it. So thanks for joining. So as I said, it's a long unit, 35 inches. It can be in any color at all. Stacked or Pancake said stack or separated. Well, if I get your question very well, though you've removed it, but I'll still treat it since I saw it. It says stack or separated. Yeah, talking about the volume, how full it should be. And that's what I've explained initially. As you are braiding, you tend to check how the volume is, because you wouldn't want to do something that is heavy. There's even as you are moving, progressing with the braids, you check the weights so that you know when to stop. So pancake, you can still put down your question. Probably I didn't get it properly. I'll really appreciate it. If this is the first time you're joining, you're welcome. I really appreciate you making our time to be here on this live. Thank you so much. And for my returning subscribers, I want to say a very big thank you too for always coming around to support. So as you can see, it's a very long unit and is thin, very thin. So you are welcome. And please, you can double tap your screen to give a like to support this video. I really appreciate it. And if you've not subscribed, please do well to subscribe. Just hit the subscribe button to subscribe. Thank you so much. So there's the next one, and this is how small the extension is that I'll be using because of the size I'm going for. So the extension you use, the size of extension or the size of braid you want to achieve determines how small the extension will be. So this is it, and this is the length. So for some might even ask, how will I cut the extension? Well, I use the extension I use for this. The entire length of this extension is 82 inches, 80 something inches. I can't remember precisely. So I just divided it into two for this upper part. I divided it into two. So that's to tell you how long it is. But if I'm using an extension that has 100 inches, then I'll divide it into three. Then the back will be into four. But since I use 80 something inches extension in length, I divided the back into three, then the front into two to get the length I'm looking for. So you can drop in your question. And if you want something like this, what color will you prefer yours? What color will you prefer yours? Will you like yours as black, color one, like this particular one? Or will you prefer another color? There is one I'm also processing. That one is in color 350. Though I'm not through with it, but I'll still show you how it looks like. Because with this dark color, you are not getting it. You won't really get the picture very well. So this is the color of the 350 that I'm doing. Though I'm not done with it, but you can see how beautiful it is. I'm not done with it with the braids. You can see how it is. This is also in longer lengths. So when I'm through with it, like this one, it will look like this. Difference just the color. This is also between 35 to 40 inches. I've not taken the precise length for it. So this is how it is before I'll start trimming it. So it can be in any color, can be in any length. So I'll even say I'll prefer mine longer. Some will say shorter. It all depends on what one wants or like. Though this one is in 2x6 closure that I'm using for it, in 2x6 closure. So when I will do the processing, then you see how beautiful it will come out. So you see that is, with this color, you see how it looks. It gives you an idea of how this dark one will look like. So this is it. So it can be in any color of one's choice, any color. So you can give a thumbs up, a like, and also drop your suggestion or comments below. Let me know you are there. So it's a very long unit. I even prefer this micro braids compared to the regular size that is a bit bigger. Everybody with their preference anyway. What about you? Though it comes very lightweight, even though it has volume, but definitely a lighter weight, very lightweight. So despite the length, still need to trim it, still need to braid it down to the tips. To braid down to the tips, it gives that neat finish look. I'm just changing the position because I want you to see how I'm braiding it. But because of the length, I had to add to this. So when you feel that the tips are becoming very small, you can, or too short to braid, you can add a little bit of extension to it that will take you, or that will give you that length you are looking for. Okay. When the satisfying thing, oh, I didn't really see that. So as I asked earlier on, what color will you prefer yours to be? Is it in black color like this, or the color 350 that I just showed to you? Thank you. I'm seeing that the likes are coming up. I really appreciate it. Thanks so much. And I don't know why some comments are not coming. It will just pop up and go off. I don't know what is going on. Is it that it is being deleted? I can't really say. But please don't give up. Drop your comments. Drop your comments. I'll really appreciate it, whether in the form of question, observation, suggestion, or just saying a hi for me to know you are there. And please drop a like for me to know you are there, just to support this video. So this is how it is. You can see how thin it is. This is it. There's the length of it. You can see how thin it is. So let me use this to demonstrate what I explained earlier on about when you want to fix in your extension. I think I have to draw this very close to the camera. Good. So as I said, what I normally do, it all depends on individual anyway, but personally, I like it when it is this edge, the end of the closure is closed, is not visible. So what I do, this is my crochet pin. I make sure I pass it from the mesh cap, down to the edge of the closure. I don't know if you can see it. Can see? Please, if you can see it, let me know that yes, you've gotten what I'm saying. So this is it. I pass it through it. So when I braid this upper part, if you check these ones that I've done, you won't even see the edge of the closure. So everything will blend with the remaining strands of braids. So I'll still do the same thing, because I don't like it when it's after everything it will show. So this is it. And if you notice, the extension I'm attaching there is also small in size, because I need to take into consideration the size of braids that I'm doing. So this is what I'm saying. To cover this edge where I place the closure and the mesh cap, I take and also pass it through the mesh cap and the closure. So that is it. So that's what I will do for the 3 sides of the closure. I've done this part already. Now I'm at the back before I'll go to this side. Excuse me. So this is how as I said, that's how I pass the extension to give me that close look or neat finishing. So you can double tap your screen to give a like to support this live. And if you are just joining, please do well to hit the subscribe button You have any question, you can drop your question. Thank you so much for coming around. So this is the how thick it is. I split into 3. This is it. Then I braid. Let me put this away so that it will not disturb me. So this is it. Just braid as if I'm just braiding directly from the scalp. Can drop in your like. Thank you. And also your questions. So you braid, 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 braid till you get to the tips. So to see it. So at this point, I'll need to attach a little one so that I will get to my desired length. As you can see, I have one long and 2 short. So what I'm looking for is something of this length. And this is what I'm going to do. I can't just add this full length to it, so I have to cut it into 2. Hello, thanks for joining us, Oluwatosi. It's nice having you around. Thanks for coming around to join this live. Please double tap your screen to support this live. Just double tap your screen. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. So I've added to the length. I've added to the length. This is it, to give me my desired length. So you can also indicate where you are washing from. I really appreciate that. And if you've not subscribed, please do well to subscribe. Thank you. The likes are coming up. So if you are just joining, I'm doing a micro braid between 35 to 40 inches. A micro braid, that is tiny braids. So it's a very long unit. I'm using 4 by 6 closure for it. It's a deep closure, but not that wide, but it's still okay. So I'm trying to braid to the tip of this unit. As I said earlier on, it gives you this neat finish look. So this is how it is. You can see, this is it. This is how it looks. So now let me show you how I picked the braid, how I started it. This is it. First of all, make sure it is well placed before I start. I've splitted it into 3, this particular one, then I just braid as if I'm doing it straight from the scalp. And that is it. And remember, the goal here is to cover the edge of the closure. Is to cover the edge of the closure. So if you can drop your questions, if you have any question to ask based on wigs in general. So at times you feel that what you're doing is too small, like this one. Now I'll add extension to it to give me the size that I'm doing. And double tap your screen to give a like. And if you are new here, you are welcome. As for my returning subscribers, thank you for always coming around to support. I really appreciate that. So if you notice, there are some that I've done halfway, and as I'm progressing, I get to any spot like that, I'll just complete it. can drop a hi for me to know you are there. Thank you. And you can double tap your screen also to support this live. So it's the same thing I'm doing here, just the way I explained earlier on. Same thing. The goal is to cover up any space, any unnecessary space. Thank you. Thanks for the like and thanks for the emoji. Oh, I really appreciate this. Whoever that person is, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. You can drop a hi for me to know you are there. You can drop a hi for me to know you are there. Thank you so much. Thanks for coming around. So still the same principle that I'm using. Thank you for the likes. I'm so grateful. Thank you. So this is it. Let me do this one inside. This particular one is very, it's not up to standard, so I have to add to it. Shut done. So I want to say a very big thank you to everyone that have made our time from their tight schedule to join this live. Really appreciate your time. And for those who are just seeing my channel for the first time, so this is what we do here in Ruth Hair and Wigs. It's all about wigs. This channel is all about wigs. You can drop your questions. And for my returning subscribers, thank you so much for always supporting. I really, really, really do appreciate you. Appreciate your efforts, your time, your support. So if you've not subscribed, please do well to subscribe. And if you've not support with a like, please do well to double tap your screen to support with a like. You can comment, like, share, and if you've not subscribed, please do well to subscribe and also hit the notification bell, so anytime I upload a video or live, you also be among those who will be notified. Thank you so much. Do appreciate, and I'll see you on my next video. Thanks and bye. Thank you.